Hi, I'm Shannon Baker, a digital reporter with WNCT, and today I'm speaking with Julien Mordecai. He's the chairperson for the Albemarle Rock Fish Festival. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be able to talk about it with anybody who's, wanting to learn about it.
Well, tell us just a little bit about it. What are you looking forward to this weekend, and what can people expect as they get out and get ready to come?
Sure. So we started the Rockfish Festival at the beginning of 2000 and I think it was 20, and the inspiration was really to try to bring our friends together. And some of the musicians that I knew hadn't been able to play any music for a few years or a couple of years because of the shutdowns, and so we were just trying to get around to listening to our friends play some music. And at the same time, my buddy Sherwood Jones and I had lost one of our good friends, and we just thought we need to be getting our good friends together a little bit more, more often, and music would be a great way to bring everybody together. And Edenton is a beautiful venue, and we have our beautiful sound with a good population of striper bass or rockfish. But the celebration of our fishing in this area has always been up in, I believe it's Weldon, and I believe they have a rockfish festival of their own. And so we thought we need to have one here in Edenton. And so it was really about getting some musicians a chance to play some music together with folks who hadn't heard it live in a while. And then it's a good group of about I think we've got 7 acts this year, a big range of different kinds of music, and we're cooking up a pig, so it's a traditional North Carolina pig picking earlier in the day, and then that's on Saturday, and so 2 bands Friday and 5 bands on Saturday.
Who's part of the lineup? What bands are going to be there that people might be really excited to see?
Sure. Most of our bands are all local, so it's a chance to get to see some bands maybe that you wouldn't see in a lot of other parts of the state. We have on Friday night, we have the Houston Brothers, which is a group right out of Edenton, and they love to play, regular rock, maybe some, you might consider a jam band. And then on Friday night, later in the evening, Five Star. And Five Star will play just about anything, a lot of covers, some of their own stuff. But they are a group out of Virginia, I think in the Chesapeake area. And you really don't want to miss them. They played an amazing version of a Tears for Fears song last year, which is kind of an odd thing to hear a live band jam on, but it was incredible. And then on Saturday morning, we have a young lady, Parrish Gonzalez, that's kicking off. Then we'll have Chris O'Neill. So those two solo acts. And then we have another local band, which is Peter Bowling's band called Old Fish Hatchery Records. And they play what he calls sort of a Roxy music sound. And then that evening, we've got a couple more bands, a group called Powder Keg, and then closing out that evening with Jump Mountain, which is a group that if you're ever in Raleigh, you might hear them from time to time.
How about other vendors? Will there be food on site or anybody selling any crafts?
Yes, thank you. So we do. We have a number of food trucks. We really haven't, this is our third year into it. We haven't gone in the direction of bringing in maybe some folks selling some of their goods yet. But so it's mostly right now, I think, for folks who want to maybe come and bring their own beverage and enjoy some live music. And we are on the water, so you can do some fishing. It's right in the marina at Eden Marina, which is locally called Scotty's Marina. It's the location of the old Albemarle boat manufacturer. So if anybody is familiar with the Albemarle boats, they're manufactured in Edenton, along with Regulator Marine, which are also manufactured here in Edenton. So
Well, is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think I would just add that one of the main reasons that we do this is just to bring family and friends together. At least once a year, um, get together and celebrate, and maybe come and visit Edenton. If and oddly up here in the northeast section of North Carolina, we sometimes get passed on the way to the beach. So we would say, come by and visit us in Edenton and see what it's like to spend a couple days here with us.
Well, thank you so much for talking with us today, and I hope you have a great turnout this weekend.
Absolutely. I hope you can make it down to come listen to some music with us.